First hot list of the new year. Let's jump into it. Happy Friday, comic fam. It's another week, another list of hot books, courtesy of comicbookinvest.com, CBSI.
Oh yeah, Tom, there are a lot of movers and shakers this week and a lot of really attainable books, and that's the thing I like about this. So make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification button down below.
All right, starting this list off at number 10, we have a gorgeous Aquaman Josh Middleton variant, issue number 15. Black Manta, gracing the cover, all so dope. Aquaman sold so much, and Black Manta, I think, was a big part of it. People love the costume, and it looks like Black Manta is actually going to be the next villain, if you watch the post-credit scenes of this movie, for Aquaman 2. But not before he may make an appearance as a villain in Suicide Squad, the second movie.
Now, Josh Middleton has graced our presence a lot in 2018. All those Batgirl variants were amazing. Flying under the radar were most of his Aquaman variants, and a lot of the Aquaman variants he did were covers of Mara. So this is atypical in that it's Black Manta. And just a great, great book. Raw going for about $10 now, and a 9.8 even sold for $75.
Keep an eye out for Josh Middleton variants as we go into 2019. I think that this is an artist that's going to be making the list regularly as we go into the new year. Coming in at number 9, Detective Comics, number 858. Now we have an Adam Hughes 1 in 10 variant. Adam Hughes hasn't made this list a whole lot in recent months.
No, he hasn't. And it's not that Adam Hughes is underrated. I think everyone loves and knows Adam Hughes and is already out there finding Adam Hughes. Whenever he does a variant, whenever he does a regular cover, people are just picking them up.
Now, this issue is seeing price hikes up to $40. Wow. This 1 in 10 is attainable and is largely going up and up because of the announcement today. We have Batwoman being picked up by CW, a pilot has been ordered, and you know what? It's looking good. We have the Game of Thrones director who's going to be doing the pilot, and he also did the Arrow and Flash pilot. So he has got some ones in the can, already successful, and I think that this one has an opportunity to hit CW and be a good show.
That's great. So Batwoman is already in good hands. Whenever Adam Hughes does a cover, it's going to be in good hands as well. Make sure you try and find that one on your hunting.
Russ, this next one on the list, number 8, is a series I think a lot of us missed, and I think we got to keep an eye out for it going forward because these covers were awesome and they're all spiking.
Coming in at number 8, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, number 8. Now, this is the end of an 8-issue miniseries. There was a lot of buzz in the Archie universe 2014, 2013 or so when the Afterlife with Archie happened. And you had all of these zombie versions of Archie spiking. And then to tie into the supernatural, you had the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina miniseries. Every single one of the covers was stunning. Every single one of the variant covers was stunning. These hack covers were great. I love the Carrie homage cover. Number 8 was one of those books near the end. And if I remember correctly, they were released on time, and then there was a big gap, like 18 months between issue 6 and 7 or 7 and 8. So the last issue, a lot of people had probably dropped it off their pull list by now.
They forgot about it.
Well, I actually sat down and watched the first couple episodes of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina last night, and I really enjoyed it. And the thing that I liked the most about it was the intro showed all of these covers, and I'm looking and going, oh, that's cover number 3. Oh, that's cover number 4. Oh, look at that cool cover. So I think they did a really, really good tie-in of the comic books. And if you're watching the show on Netflix, I know we talked about it in one of the videos a while ago. If you're watching it on Netflix and you like the beginning part, go search those comic book covers because they are just amazing. And it's a good story to boot.
Number 8 kind of reminds me of Chamber of Chills, number 19.
Okay.
That skeleton with the wine glass Golden Age classic. But this book is going for between $20 and $25. And I think it's landing with the public because it's kind of a homage, but a little bit.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. And this is one of those things that these Sabrina books are going to be sleepers. We know they're all moving, but I literally went to my half-off bin and pulled out 3 back issues of this that have just been sitting there for the last 2 years. No one picked up, no one looked for, no one was finding them. So they are out there.
Moving on to number 7, we have Power Girl number 6. This is super scarce.
So the March variant. So this is Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti. Like, it's a great team up. They're doing Power Girl right. About a month ago, they were going for $50. Last week, there was a sale at $120. And right now, there are 2 buy it nows on eBay for $200 and more. So while the CBSI list says $125, as of right this second, they're $200 on eBay.
See, you got to be watching these variants because we've been covering some over this last year that have seen spikes that have more than tripled. And this one right here isn't because of a film or anything like that. Nothing's getting an option. It's just super scarce and a gorgeous cover.
Right.
All right, moving on to number 6. We have a wrestling comic book. WWE number 24, a 1 in 15 variant. This is done by Raza. This is actually pretty cool. I like seeing these types of books make the list because it's kind of similar to the video game gems that are in the comic book collecting market. Wrestling in comic books, video games and comic books, these things go together. There's a lot of fans that those cross over. And when the fans like these books, they're low print. Not everybody's got wrestling comic book themed comic books in their pull list. And when they're hot, they spike.
It's very, very true. I know that The Undertaker has had comic books. Stone Cold Steve Austin has had comic books. And it's great that we're bringing back the WWE comics. There's a new miniseries that's starting soon. I know that Andre the Giant is on the cover of one of it with a lot of the other old school wrestlers. But it's very cool because every time Razad does one of these variants, it is photorealistic. It is so perfect. It is stunning. And a lot of the shops aren't going to be buying 15 copies to get this one variant.
This is the Animal. He passed away back in 2017. This guy I've actually seen some of the stuff he's done, and he's super hairy. He actually reminds me of my grandpa. Shout out my grandpa John. But it's pretty cool though. And you know what? This book's going for upwards of $40. If you look up just sold wrestling variants on eBay, it's like the most common one as of late. And this book came out a little bit ago. And I remember we also had the WWE 14 Becky Lynch Emerald City Comic Con variant that was also super hot that we mentioned earlier in the year. But my personal favorite is the WWE Raw Superstars Secret Raw issue number 11. It's got Hulk Hogan on the cover doing the Secret Wars 8 pose.
Oh, that's super cool.
It's fantastic. All right. We got to give a shout out to some members of the community who are going on the hunt, killing it every week.
Absolutely. Now, Trigger 757 found 10 copies of ASM 365 and a Firestorm 24 First Blue Devil.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a lot of them.
That's a lot of them. He killed it. Good job, Trigger 757. We also have GZM7 and the homie Flacco Ricon, both picking up that Batman Who Laughs, Harley Quinn, Alex Ross homage.
Flacco Rincon actually sent me an Instagram message when I was on the way over here and showed me a Spanish language Goon number 1. And I know that was in one of our True First videos,
awesome.
But still, I'm looking at it going, oh, I want that. It's super, super cool. So thanks for sharing that.
I love hearing that kind of stuff. That's awesome.
It's good.
Did you check out what Barry Farrell 14 picked up this week?
Yeah, I actually saw that he got a Secret Wars 7, a Wraith number 1, Spidey 29, and a bunch more. Great hunting.
Heck yeah. It's crazy to see some of these pictures when there's 15 books that we talked about.
Right.
It's awesome. All right. And then we have the Core Collectibles who picked up that Die Kitty Dies Heaven and Hell issue number 3 parent variant.
Oh, nice.
That Bewitched classic cover.
And rounding out this group, we have Easynator Comics showing off 2 copies of Fantastic 449 and a Nova number 1, along with copies of Batman Damn. 2 copies of 49, that's not fair. I think you need to share with the comic community.
That's right. I think the P.O. Box, I'm just kidding. No. You got to hold on to those. That's awesome.
Oh, absolutely. Such a cool book.
I'm super jealous, man. That's such a great key. All right. Let's get back into the list at number 5.
Number 5, we have Black Knight number 3. This is the Bradstreet 1 in 25 variant.
Ooh.
And if you can't afford his first appearance, which we may be talking about a little bit later on, the variants are moving.
That's right.
It's really, really cool. This is a book that came out over a decade ago now, I think.
Imagine how low print these variants must be.
I can't imagine a lot of stores were buying a ton of Black Knight to try and get the 1 in 25 variants.
Black Knight. We have talks of a possible movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's been mentioned before. Last year, I remember reading about how
They've been
Black
teasing
Knight,
it for a while. Yeah.
We don't know, but it's being talked about, and the comic books are moving. And this variant is a really good example about how maybe a first appearance may be a little unattainable. You may not be able to find these first appearances in long boxes in the dollar bins, but there are variants out there, and those variants are moving up.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, where are we seeing this move up to?
This one is going for about $30 right now, and it used to be a $5 or $6 book.
That's right. And if you put this on your eBay saved searches, I bet you may get lucky.
Oh, there are definitely points in time where you'll find a seller who's not paying attention to current market trends, and you'll be able to get one of these at a good deal.
It just takes one of those auctions ending at a weird time. You can snag one up.
Oh, yeah.
Get your auction sniper bids ready.
Yep.
All right. Moving on to number 4 on the list, we have Avengers 684, the first appearance of Immortal Hulk, I think. Wait, Topher, is he going to get involved? What's going on here?
Tom and I were talking about this, and this feels a lot like Hulk 180, Hulk 181.
Hulk did it again, man. He's messing with the collectors.
He absolutely is. So in Avengers 682, we have one full page and then 3/4 of a page, and it says coming in 7 days, Immortal Hulk. And then
Full page shot.
We see him. It says his name, you know, and then we have 684 where he's on the cover and his first full appearance. So the market is bearing what the market is bearing. We have collectors who are getting behind this and saying, yes, first full appearance. And we're now seeing this book going for $10 to $15.
Keep an eye out for Immortal Hulk. Can you actually add this to my pull list? Because I saw Ryan got one, and I'm like, shoot, I didn't ask Russ. And I need this on my shelf.
Have you seen the variant for number?
Yeah, man.
Alex Ross is doing so great with all of these variants. But yes, no. I'll add your
I'm going to start
pull list.
putting up Alex Ross, you know. There you go. All these Alex Ross variants are fantastic. I want them all.
Right.
All right. All right. Jumping on over to number 3.
This is a super cool one. Now, Knights of the Golden Sun, number 1. We've been talking about this book a little bit, and it was a little bit warm when it first came out about a month ago. All of a sudden, this is as hot as the Golden Sun. So, Knights of the Golden Sun, number 1. We are seeing this book going for $40 to $50 on eBay right now.
Holy, this came out recently, and I know that this isn't a book that was on a lot of people's pull lists.
Nope. But the really interesting thing is, I happen to have one of my regular customers, and we have talked about Jeff Daughtry before. Hey, Jeff, you just know what books are hot. He got Riptide before Riptide came out. I mean, all of these other books, every single time there's something on the list, I'm like, it's probably on Jeff's pull list. Jeff actually got issue number 1 and issue number 2 this week, and he has decided to donate it to the comic book community. Make sure you like and comment down below because we are going to give away issue number 1 and issue number 2 of Knights of the Golden Sun. It's going for $35 to $40 on eBay right now, and number 2 are going buy it now is for $15 to $20. So have a chance to win both of them. And again, thanks so much to Jeff for watching. Thanks so much for donating to these to the comic book community.
All right. Let's move on to number 2. We got to talk about Neil Adams making the list. He made the honorable mentions list last month with Superman 232, that awesome Breaking the Chains cover.
One.
But you know what? Ghost Rider number 1, the 1 in 75 variant, we're seeing sales of $350. It's a great profile shot of Ghost Rider. He can draw Ghost Rider so well.
It's a beautiful, beautiful book. A 1 in 75. It's going above ratio. But even on this Ghost Rider that was very heavily touted, a lot of people were buying a lot of these books because that was the Ghost Rider that was supposed to be knocking it out of them. And it just really didn't hit that hard, you know. So after issue number 1 came out, there were fewer and fewer people buying it. But this Neil Adams cover is just beautiful. $350 for this book.
This may be like one of the most expensive Ghost Rider variants that's hit the market in quite some time.
As far as variants go, absolutely. This may be one of the highest Ghost Rider variants I can think of in a long time. I mean, you can pick up a Ghost Rider number 1 in low grade for less than this.
And rounding out this list, right at number 1, I kind of mentioned it earlier, but we have the first appearance of the Black Knight, Avengers, issue number 47 and 48, the first appearance of Dane Whitman, and the first appearance of Dane Whitman as the Black Knight.
These are, I love these covers. The Avengers cut, the number
That
47,
yellow.
it's so good. It really, really
That
is.
Magneto shot, man.
Mm-hmm. This has just been an underrated book for so long. And Black Knight is just one of those characters that no one has talked about, no one has thought about, no one has done anything with. And then all of a sudden, there are little breadcrumbs trailing in the Marvel Universe of this could possibly happen. And all of a sudden, we're getting some more Avengers love here. And this is really, really cool. All-time highs for this book.
That's right. We had prior all-time highs at $285 for books in high grade. Right now, we're seeing a 9.4 break $1,000.
That is crazy.
And what's interesting, in Doctor Strange and Sanctum Sanctorum, you see a helmet. It's a colorless helmet, but the internet went crazy because it looks just like the Black Knight helmet. But it wasn't confirmed until recently that Black Knight is on the table as a character that they want to bring into the MCU. It's a character that they want to bring in with Captain Britain, which has also made this list multiple times.
Just like the rest of the statement that there's a wall with a bunch of names written on it, and potentially all of these could, and Nova might be on it, and Black Knight might be on it. Yeah, there's a lot of names on that board, and every single one of them is spiking right now.
All right. That's awesome, though. I mean, Black Knight getting some love. And you know what? We do have to give some love to comicbookinvest.com. CBSI, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to cover the hot list every single week for the comic book community. Hit that like. And if you're new to the page, hit that subscribe button. Come along. We got a lot of comic books to discuss.
Absolutely. Make sure you like and comment down below for an opportunity to win this week's giveaway, Knights of the Golden Sun #1 and Knights of the Golden Sun #2. We do a giveaway every week, and that's the best way to geek responsibly.
Ooh, absolutely. Enough said. We have 3 winners from last week's giveaway. We got 3 issues of Batman Who Laughs #1 going out to Nathan Arvin, XXEN, as well as Kurgan Wins. Hit the description to find out how to contact us. And hit the description as well. If you haven't signed up for the mystery mail call yet, now is the time to do it. We got 11 days left to reserve your box for January's mail call.